Longtime Quiver followers may remember content covering Bill Gates' land purchases in 2022 and 2021. Since then, there's been an increasing number of reports of land acquisitions by the ultra-rich and asset managers alike. Most recently, JP Morgan stepped up and purchased a 250,000-acre timberland property for $500 million. While some may quickly praise this trend as an environmental conservation initiative, the data suggests a more monetary motivation might be behind it. Buried in the 300-page Inflation Reduction Bill passed in August of 2022, a small section covered something called the 45Q tax credit. While many might overlook this, passing it as just another mundane, bureaucratic rule change, further inspection reveals that the economic impact of the credit can have a ripple effect across not just the land market in the United States, but the financial one as well. This is because the 45Q tax credit substantially increases the tax credits for different types of carbon capture and offset programs. For instance, under the old law, for every ton of carbon captured, it would equate to $50 in tax deductions. However, this incentive was increased under the new ruling to $130 per metric carbon ton. As a result of this, JP Morgan's land, which absorbs approximately 500,000 tons of carbon a year, will receive roughly $65 million in tax deductions, instead of just the $25 million it would have under the old ruling. For any real estate savvy people watching, that comes out to a 13% cap rate, assuming no more revenue is generated utilizing the land. Not too shabby at all. However, before you go out and buy yourself that 2-acre plot of land in the middle of nowhere, I have some bad news. To be eligible for the tax deduction, you must reach the carbon capture threshold, which is 12,500 tons of carbon a year, or about 4.4 million trees. So alas, it seems that this tax deduction is only available for 0.001% of the population. Nevertheless, there might still be a way for the average Joe to benefit from this 45Q tax credit train. A little-known company called Origin Materials. Utilizing Quiver's lobbying data, we found that Origin was one of the companies lobbying the most for the 45Q tax credit last year. Doing some digging, we could see that this is because Origin has developed a carbon-negative production method for materials like plastic, asphalt, textiles, and rubber. While the company is still in its pre-revenue phase, recent presentations have the first of 8 manufacturing plants slated to start production as soon as next month. When you consider that just one of these plants will have twice the carbon offset potential of JP Morgan's $500 million property purchase, alongside their $9.8 billion manufacturing backlog from companies that have made pledges to reach carbon neutral status in the coming years, it makes you wonder if Origin Materials is one of the ways to get in on the 45Q action. Origin, a company developing its technology for over a decade, will finally be able to put it to the test this year as its first plant is slated to start production in the coming months. While it's yet to be seen whether they can successfully commercialize this technology, if successful, Origin will have changed the precedent on a $1 trillion total addressable market size, making it a company to keep an eye on in the coming months.